Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you liked Mom's birthday vlog, but now we're going to do another fun vlog.
Where are we going?
LA. Well,
to see our
4 hours to drive and see our great-grandparents.
Yeah, great-grandparents.
Your great-grandparents.
And
well, I mean, the last time we saw them was when I was like 7 or 6. But that was a while
Well, look
ago.
at this spray I got. It's very
we went to the
sour.
candy store and got a bunch of candy for the road trip. And he got a bag too.
Oh wow, that's really sour.
All right, so yeah, like the kid said, we are heading to Los Angeles to go visit their great-grandparents and Jesse's grandparents. These are his biological mom's parents. And he's only ever met them twice in his life. Kids and I have met them once a couple years ago. And yeah, we're pumped that we get to be close to them and establish more relationship with them, especially for the kids. So yeah, these kids are already hopped up on sugar that's supposed to be for the trip, but they earned a little sugar treat because they stayed in their beds for 7 nights in a row, which every 3 months or so we have to kind of do this reset because a certain someone likes to crawl out of his bed at 3, 4 in the morning and snuggle in with Mom and Dad.
And she said it's hard to turn off, get me back in my bed because I'm a good snuggler.
Yes, it's hard for me to walk him all the way back to his room because I'm exhausted and I feel like I can't go back to sleep until he's back to sleep. So usually I'll be like, oh, just come in. And so anyways, when we have a queen bed now, it's hard to make that work out. So anyways, yeah, we're pumped that we're a quick trip away from LA, and the fact that we can actually drive there is super cool.
Super.
We're gonna listen to Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey on audio, which should be pretty fun, and see where the weekend takes us.
This camera catches too much of all the imperfections on my face. All right, so we're back in Vegas, and it was a good trip overall. We didn't do a whole lot of shooting, but the highlights were the drive out was longer and a little more intense than we expected.
Yeah.
We realized that if you leave Vegas in the afternoon, going westbound, you're going to drive into the sun while it's setting, and that kind of sucked because basically if you shielded the sun from your eyes with the visor, you could only see like the bottom half of the car in front of you, and traffic moves at like 85 miles an hour. It's
crazy.
Packed in like sardines, and like it was just a lot more intense than we have been used to most of our lives living in Alaska. And even here in Vegas, it's a lot more calm and slow paced. So there were a few sections where traffic slowed way down and came to a stop, and we didn't know really why, other than it could have been just a traffic jam, could have been an accident, we don't know. But it ended up taking us like 6 hours, and we had to switch at one point because my nerves were all shot, and we just crawled over each other in the car, and the kids loved that. But
it was quite a bit different than in the truck.
Yeah, when you're low to the ground, and I don't know, it just felt different. But we got there, and then the next day we just kind of hung out with my grandparents for the day, which is great. Yeah. Real slow pace, got a lot of talking in, and we got a couple of walks, which that was when we realized, like, oh, okay, this place is amazing. And
yeah,
I could not believe the variety of trees and bushes and shrubs that were around, and so many of them looked really cool, like unique and interesting. And the weather was perfect. You could feel this like life in the air, and you could see it all around you. So it was just a really cool vibe. We were instantly like, oh, okay, that's why people pay everything to California in order to live here, because it was that good.
And they do happen to live in like a really nice part of LA.
Yeah, basically
so
Long
helps,
Beach, right? Long Beach.
Yeah, but up on the hill.
Up on the hill, like at 1,500 feet elevation. Sorry for the camera shake.
Yeah.
I'm giving it all I've got, okay? With my deltoid right now on fire, I'm just gonna keep pushing. But yeah, they're way up on the hill, so you do get some amazing views of the city and the ocean, and then you're up and out of the smog, and it's a slower pace. The other cool thing is that the community has everything you need, so you don't really have to come down off the hill if you don't want to get into all the traffic and the busyness of the city and all that. And their area was also void of a lot of what you're hearing about in California right now, with people just camping out wherever. We didn't see any of that, which was great.
Yeah.
So pretty impressed with the area, and it was cool to, what's that?
You're moving, like you started out here.
Oh, are we rotating?
Yeah.
Hey, you get a fuller view of where we're at right now.
I gotta
Okay.
keep an eye on the kids though.
Okay, yeah, there's the kids. They're safe. It was great getting to hang out with my grandparents. Now that we're down in Vegas, we're able to connect with my mom's side of the family a lot more. I have an aunt and an uncle kind of in Northern California-ish or whatever. And then I've got an aunt in Texas. And all in all, we're just a lot more able to get together with that side of the family, get to know them better and all that. So this was the first of hopefully many trips where we can all hang out.
Yeah.
And
We walked through a home, an open house in the neighborhood.
oh yeah,
that
so
I live
housing,
in.
we talked a lot about housing, which was a lot of fun. And my grandparents bought their home 50 years ago for just pennies. And the homes in that neighborhood are going for $2.5 million now. And we went to an open house and walked through one of them. It was definitely nice.
Not $2 million nice.
Well, that's the thing, is like
You're paying to live in
you're
that
paying for the
neighborhood.
location. It definitely was remodeled well, and there was
Mhm.
a pool, and it was in the coolest neighborhood I think I've walked through ever.
Yeah.
So it has that going for it, but it's really interesting to see what $2 million gets you in
Yeah.
California. On Sunday morning, we woke up early and got some coffee, hit the road. We got to finish our audiobook, which was, what did you say it was?
I don't know if it's
Green
either
Light.
Green Lights.
Green
or
Lights.
Green Light. I
Yeah,
think
whatever
it's
it
Green
is.
Lights. Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, so the book that Crystal mentioned earlier, it ended up being a lot of fun to listen to.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey's been through a lot of interesting experiences. He had a lot of,
They're almost like unbelievable, some of his stories.
yeah, for sure. It sounds like a made up
Yeah.
story, but
He's such a great storyteller though. That's
I believe it probably
Yeah.
actually happened. And he definitely had some lessons that he threw in there, which were pretty cool to listen to, and some funny parts. So yeah, if you're in the mood for a kind of a fun, lighthearted audiobook, it's like almost 7 hours long, and it was perfect for this road trip.
yeah.
And then we also discovered that Emery likes to call our bluff from time to time.
Oh yeah.
She decided not to eat her eggs, and we told her if she didn't, she was going to lose her iPad for the road trip back. And
Which is a huge consequence.
it was huge, but I basically thought, okay, she's definitely going to eat her eggs if I threaten to take away the iPad. And she was trying to call our bluff, and
Because she didn't eat the eggs.
yeah,
And
she
then-
didn't eat the eggs, which is very unlike her. She's the golden child, but yeah, she didn't eat her eggs, and she didn't get her iPad for the way back. So that made for a little bit more of a stressful trip back, and she was kind of trying to punish us for a while for it and all that. But yeah,
It worked out.
it
man.
worked out.
Yeah.
We got her a book to draw in and let her listen to some music and all that. But it was like, oh man, like 6 hours of her not having the entertainment she wanted.
Yeah.
It was interesting. But anyway, that was our weekend. Let me rotate back a little bit and close it out. We're gonna hopefully have an update an update video on the house soon. We think they're framing this week, and in the meantime, I'm just trying to survive work and stay positive and lose weight, which that's not working. I think I've gained a few pounds the last few days.
Yeah. The
So-
birthday night out didn't help, and then before that, the Super Bowl, we kind of just threw all of our rules out the window. So it's probably catching up with us now.
Yeah. Oh well, what you gonna do?
Yeah. Let's go home and eat is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we are. Gosh darn it. Oh man, I might try a weight loss shot. You seen those things, the IV places where they'll just inject you with magic potions to get over a hangover or lose weight or whatever? I'm doing it.
All right.
We'll make a video.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Oh, my arm.